Hi friends, let's not waste any time. Let's get right into these proofs that our struggles, our trials are stepping stones. Let's look at what the Bible has to say about our struggles being stepping stones. Let's see what God promises us about our struggles. Romans 8:28, let's read it. And we know that all things work together for good to them that love God, to them who are the called according to his purpose. So even your struggles, all things work together for the good to them who love God. God turns your pain into progress. He turns what you're going through into something good. So trust in the Lord. 2 Corinthians 4:17. For our light afflictions, which is but for a moment, worketh for us fear. I'll read that again, I'm sorry. 2 Corinthians 4:17. This is a synopsis of the verse. For our light afflictions, which is but for a moment, worketh for us far more exceeding and eternal weight of glory. Temporary problems are producing something powerful and lasting. Spiritual promotion through difficulty is what this verse is telling us. Our light afflictions, which are for a moment. So in comparison to what God has for us, our afflictions are light. Genesis 50:20. This is a verse that I really like. It says, Genesis 50:20, you intended to harm me, but God intended it for good to accomplish what is now being done, the saving of many lives. So what was meant to hurt Joseph, this verse was a verse that Joseph said to his brothers when his brothers approached him after he became second in command in Egypt. Joseph's brothers sold him into slavery because they were jealous of him. And after going through many trials, being wrongfully accused and thrown into prison, Joseph was removed from prison. The Pharaoh of Egypt removed him from prison and asked him to tell him about the dream that he had. And Joseph was able to do that, and it was a dream about famine, that they were going to have 7 years of famine, 7 years of surplus, and then 7 years of famine. And Joseph was able to do that because of the Lord's help. And the Lord helped Joseph to interpret the dream and help him to work out a plan so that many people's lives were saved and were able to eat during the time of famine. So that was a big stepping stone for Joseph, him being sold into slavery, him being thrown into prison. But because he was thrown into an Egyptian prison, he was able to save many lives. Psalm 66:10-12. For you, God, tested us. You refined us like silver. You brought us into prison and laid burdens on our backs. You let people ride over our heads. We went through fire and water, but you brought us to a place of abundance. So after trials, it says, after you tested us, you refined us like silver. God brings a breakthrough and blessing. After every test becomes a step to abundance. So if you're going through a test, know that when your breakthrough comes, you're going to be looking at a time of abundance and blessings. Isaiah 40:31 says, but those who hope in the Lord will renew their strength. They will soar on wings like eagles. They will run and not grow weary. They will walk and not be faint. So in the waiting time, while you're going through your struggles and your hardship, knows that God builds a strength for the next level, and will bless us. And you will soar like on wings like eagles. You will run and not grow weary. You will walk and not faint. That's a promise that God gives to us in Isaiah 40:31. So those are just 5 verses that I came across that lets us know that in our struggles, in our hard times, not to faint, not to lose hope, not to lose heart, because God is using those times for a stepping stone. a stepping stone to abundance, a stepping stone to progress. Okay, I love you. And I want you to know that Jesus loves you even more. Until next time, see you in the next video.